Hi, I'm Rita Marie.
And I'm Hannah Marie.
I'm the mother.
And I'm the daughter.
And today we're going to school you
on this Thoughtful Thursday.
So today's topic is time management and budgeting.
So they may sound a little different, but a lot of times they actually go hand in hand. So it's really important to make sure you're doing time management and budgeting correctly. With time management, keep a calendar or some form that will keep you updated as much as possible. So if you prefer online, use Google Calendar, or if you're more like me and you have to write things down, then use like a real calendar and write down the things and actually make a list maybe so that you can cross off different items.
Yeah, you're going to go to classes and then you're going to have these really large assignments due. Luckily, they give you a syllabus, so make sure that you really watch the syllabus because it'll give you due dates. You really know the entire class. And so you kind of map out when things are due. And especially if you have a 10-page paper due, which that happens, you don't want to do that the night before, right? So you want to make sure that you're working on it a little bit each night so that it doesn't, come up and bite you at the very last minute. Then, of course, you're not turning in your best work.
And if you're procrastinating to the last minute like that, a lot of your other classes are also suffering, and also probably your friends and having interactions with them, because all of a sudden you might have to change plans because you waited last minute on a project.
Yeah, and as far as scheduling, you actually schedule your social time. I know that sounds a little weird, but in college you're going to have a lot of time. I know that sounds odd, but remember in high school you took anywhere 5, 6, 7 classes, and a lot of times you're just so busy with that. In college, maybe you're taking just 4 or 5 classes, and one class only meets twice each week. So you find yourself with a lot of extra time, but then you got to make sure you do something with that time.
Yes, so make sure you're scheduling that time to study and work on different projects, and also your social time. Make sure you don't overdo it, because a lot of freshmen I've seen, they've overdone it and then they end up burnt out. And then a lot of their classes are suffering and they can't do their social time as much as they would like to. So make sure you schedule that out, but that also goes hand in hand with budgeting. If you're going out with your friends, make sure you're considering how much is that going to cost, and different ways that you can actually do those things for cheaper. So like if you look on campus, a lot of times there's different programs going on that have food, and good food, not just pizza all the time. So like different places that might have Chipotle catering in, or different things like that. That might be a good way to hang out with your friends while also doing it for free. So another quick tip, just to look up for your universities. A lot of universities use different apps to keep you up to date with budgeting. So I know a really popular one is Pocket Points, and that app is a free app, and all you do is when you study, you actually shut off your phone on that app, and you gather points, and they go towards different restaurants and different stores near you. And that might be a really good way to explore your city and get to know different friends and that sort of thing for cheap.
So hopefully these tips have helped. Just remember, go to class. That's why you're there. So make sure that's in your schedule. Schedule social time, budget for it. Hopefully these tips have helped. And
also be sure to schedule sleep. You need to make sure, because a lot of times I see this all the time. Students, they end up going like, oh, well, I'll just hang out all night. That doesn't work. That's going to make you suffer. So make sure you schedule sleep too. That's so important.
Yes. I know you're going to think I'm crazy. 8 hours, but
yes, you need 8 hours.
You do.
8 hours is important.
Right. Yes.
But we hope you enjoyed our tips. Please comment. Tell us different tips that you have worked for you. We'd love to share that with our viewers so that everyone can gain information from this. But make sure you like and subscribe to our video, and we look forward to seeing you next Thoughtful Thursday.